Hello everybody, welcome back to Oblivion, welcome back to Cloud Ruler Temple. We've got the Tiber Septim armor, and we are about to go turn it into old Marty up there. Old Marty the Wizard, Fumble Fingers himself. We already know he's going to destroy a Daedric artifact doing this. Do you think he destroys the armor as well? We're not wearing the armor right now. Do you think he destroys Tiber Septim's armor as well? Oh, there he is. He's added another side table. Look at you being all studious, getting more books into the thing. What have you got over here? We've got some paintbrushes and an apprentice calcinator. Isn't that an alchemical thing? It's not stealing. I'm pretty sure I can put that to better use than you can, Martz. Should we just start talking to him? Right, that is not a good angle for him. Look at the face. It's well, let's go over here. Oh, he's got a little bit of a Jay Leno thing going on right now, doesn't he? Let's go back and we'll look at him more head on if we can. Martin, don't mean to talk down to you, but I can't find a good angle to talk to you to. Anyways, check it out. Look what I'm holding. I have the armor of Tiber Septim himself. How about you take this?
My progress on the Mysterium Xarxes is slow, I'm afraid. How goes your search for the armor of Tiber Septim?
I'm holding it. I have it right here in front of you. Can you look down for a second? You'll see it's in my hands. Well, there's something to be said for a man who meets another's gaze. Anyways, here's the armor of Tiber Septim.
The Septim blood may flow through my veins, but you have the soul of a hero. The armor of Tiber Septim himself. Joffrey will be amazed to see it. You can reassure Joffrey that I will not destroy the armor. All I need is a scraping of Talos's divine blood. The blades are as touchy as priests about relics of Tiber Septim, it seems.
Okay, he must have heard us when we were coming in. He knew that we kind of thought he was going to destroy the armor. He swears he will not destroy the armor. Just needs a little bit of blood from it. You know, Martin, that thing was interred in a tomb. I'm pretty sure they polished it up before they put it in there. I don't think you're going to get any blood off of it whatsoever. What else can I do for you?
While you were gone, I've made some progress in deciphering the Mysterium Xarxes ritual. The third item we need is a great Welkynd Stone. You may have run across lesser Welkynd Stones. They're fairly common in Ayleid ruins. But a great Welkynd Stone will not be easy to come by. They have been plundered one by one over the years, due to their great value to mages and occultists. There is only one place that is rumored to still contain one. The ruins of the Ayleid city of Miskarkand. A place where many have perished seeking its great stone. But nothing else will do, so you must succeed where all others have failed.
Miskarkand. Okay, so we're going to another ruin? Tell me about this Miskarkand, please.
The capital of one of the ancient Ayleid kingdoms which flourished in Cyrodiil before the rise of men. It is said that the ruins are still haunted by the vengeful spirit of its last king. True or not, it is not a place to enter lightly. Be careful.
Oh, here we go. Another spirit of another dead king. We never did... What was that whole thing with the Night Emperor or the Night King or the Shadow King or whoever who took over all the souls of the Blades? Is that whole storyline just dead now? He's gone, he left, and we never hear from him again? Ah, well, we'll deal with this new king. Don't worry about it, old Martz. We'll get it going here. A great Welkynd Stone. We have seen the smaller ones. We've stolen those before because they're worth a lot.
The pinnacle of Ayleid magic. Once, every Ayleid city had its great stone. But they've all been plundered over the centuries. All but one. The great stone of Miskarkand is reputed still to shine in the deep darkness of its ruined halls. But no one has ever done more than glimpse it from a distance. It is said to be guarded by the ghost of the last king of Miskarkand.
Well, at least this king stuck around and is doing his will instead of just roping some old skeletons into it. Miskarkand itself, what was this place?
Miskarkand is one of the most extensive Ayleid ruins in Cyrodiil. It was the capital of one of the ancient Ayleid kingdoms. You might find glories and laments among the Ayleid ruins useful. I have the library's copy at my table if you need it.
Okay, we're going to get a hint from the book. Well, let's read the book after we're done talking. I guess we're done talking. He has nothing else for us. Martz, it's been great chatting. All right, one of these books. That thing is huge. The Firmament, not that one.
But Miskarkand is not to be taken lightly.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm already lost in my own thoughts here, Martin. Doors of Oblivion. The refugees. You might need another calcinator. Something's happened to your other one. I don't know what. The Amulet of Kings, Modern Heretics, The Warp in the West. All right, is this it? No, this is the Mysterium Xarxes, which I shouldn't touch again. Glories and Laments. This is the one he wants us to read. All right. Oh no, is it another big, huge, long book? I thought it would just have kind of like a few quick hints and tips for me, kind of tell me where to find the door or something. Having arrived at Goddle's Front Priory, halfway on the Gold Road between Skingrad and the Imperial City, I resolved to not read this entire book, and instead, it was the arrogant pride of their achievements which closed the cover forever. Okay, anybody else who wants to read that book, I'm more than certain there's a copy of it somewhere online. Look it up. But we're not going to go through that whole thing. We're going to get right to business today. We are going to go to yet another ruin. Am I kind of facing it? This is the easiest way to do it, right? You find it in the middle of your compass there, and then you just kind of go in the way that you're facing. Oh, it is far and away out there, all the way. Well, we've been next to it. Have we discovered this yet? No, we haven't. Must have been just far enough off the road that we didn't discover it on our way to Kvatch. Oh, the Kvatch camp. That's where we met the crazy guy who ran off and we haven't seen him yet. The absolute best person in all of Oblivion. Do you guys remember when we were talking to the priest? He ran up to us, splurged a little information at us, and ran away terrified. All right, let's go to the Rasava camp. Yes, please. Is this another camp that got created on the side of the road? Is this? No, it's Angelica's doll in cat form. Come after us again. What was that doll's name? Does anybody remember? The Rugrats from, too many years ago now. The doll had a weird, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, that definitely looks a little bit like it. Why do they always have such bizarre hair and nothing of value, ever? Oh well, we can leave it be. Should we get a rest? Hey, Paint, thanks for the help. Should we get sleep off that 1/10 of damage? Oh god, no. Damage that we took? Brief history of the Empire. Oh well, at least it was a learned thief. Let's just rest us 1 hour. It's a little closer to midnight. Perfect. Paint, you stay here. We are headed towards... I'm not even going to look at the map. This has to be the ruins. Look how close we are to it. This is actually kind of nice. Alright, there's a bandit camping overlooking it, but not camped right inside. Does that mean that there might be some nasties inside? Oh, speak of nasties inside, there's an old... I was musing! Where did he even come from? Just snuck up on me around the pillar. All right, he's also got a charge, a jump attack as well, just like the skeletons. Get out of here. We're done with you. Bitterfish goblin. Made me bitter about that. Jeez. Go back up and sleep in the tent to get rid of that 1/10 health you took away from me. And he's got scales. Are they scaly goblins? They don't look too scaly. Anyways, where was I? My musing before you so rudely interrupted me? I don't even remember. Where were we talking? Ah, well, whatever. I think we were talking about the fact that she wasn't camped inside of this place. And then with a goblin jumping out at us, we found out why. There we go. Another goblin? Oh, you've got a bow and arrow? Tink. Nothing on me. Should we turn up the slider again? Is this going to be... Oh, we were talking... Speaking of the slider, we were talking about the king. Is the king... Oh, my sliders... Let's just put it back to medium again. And we'll return. Perfect. Is the king gonna give me grief? Am I gonna have to use magic on him as well? More skills. Is he going to be non-ethereal or ethereal? What is the term? Ethereal means you're a ghost, right? Is he gonna be ethereal and I can't attack him through normal means? I do have, other than the magic we've picked up, I do have one other way to fight him. And actually, on the way out of the last dungeon, before I even started the episode today, I did pick up one thing. There was a skeleton right inside the doors, and he had like an amulet and this dagger on him. And I kept the dagger because I figured, you know what? It does magic damage. And if we run into more ghosts, maybe we can switch to a dagger for a little bit, and we'll at least do a little bit of magic damage to him if we run out of mana. That might be nice. Maybe we'll actually have something to keep and use that for. Was that it for the goblins? I guess that was it for the goblins, because it looks like we're headed down into Miskarkand. We are. Stone door to Miskarkand. Boy, we're getting right into things today. Did you hear the music pop up just as I walked into the door? There was another goblin, wasn't there? Quest updated. Miss Karkand. I have entered the ruins of Miss Karkand. Now, I must find its great Welkynd Stone. Got all the names in this game. Welkynd Stone. Oh, there he is. Thanks for following me in, bud. Nice not have to leave blood on the steps outside. Oh, wow. We'll turn it back down again because we barely moved the slider, but that took forever and a day to take him out, didn't it? Steel axe? It's better than the normal iron stuff they carry, isn't it? Normally it's a whole bunch of iron stuff. He was the lead scout, I'd guess. All right, let's give it a chicken save since we're starting into things here. So, goblins outside. What's inside? Skeletons, probably, right? Looks like they've already been fighting. Rusty iron mace? Maybe there's some more of his... Ah! Jeez! Boy, they really like sneaking up on me. Okay, maybe they're fighting all the skeletons in here, and that's where he's getting his sweet armor from. Is fighting these skeletons, taking the bones of their defeated foes, and making chest plates out of them. Ah, I think we're going back. We're going back, right? Ouch! I'm getting myself really kind of destroyed a little bit here by these goblins. Look at his helmet. Looks kind of like the guy. Who's the guy who's on all the posters? The wolf, the gray wolf or something. The way the helmet comes down around him to kind of protect his face a little bit. I wish it protected more of his face. He's an ugly man. More scales. Yeah, I guess goblins are just scaly in this game, huh? All right, you know what? Close your eyes. We're not cheating. Oops. We're not cheating. We are certainly not turning it down. Oh, God, not that easy. Maybe that easy. We're certainly not turning it down easier because 2 simple goblins have made me regret my choice already. Didn't we get a higher healing spell? Are we on that one already? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. It's still that awful healing spell that... We talked about it. Did we actually not go and get ourselves a better healing spell? Heal minor wounds. Turn undead. Just heal minor wounds. That's all we have right now, huh? We'll go ahead with heal minor wounds for now. If things get a little bit more dicey in here, I did just turn down combat. If they do get dicey, we'll go with another better healing spell. Now, I did not take out this one. And look, he got taken down before they could fight all the skeletons in here. He doesn't have his trophy skeleton armor like those other 2. Let's see what he does have. Nothing! They've looted their own man, taken all his weapons on, carried on his spirit, I guess. All right, you know what? We'll save again, because why not? And this time we'll be ready for something to jump out at us. Hello? All right. What is that? Doesn't have a head. Wait, none of them have heads. Are these the zombies I wanted last time around? They are. Zombies. Come fight me, please. They're totally zombies, aren't they? Are they? They're zombies. This is what I thought I was going to end up fighting when we fought the captain of the prison there. The prison, whomever, whatever the rank of the guy was that we took the prison key from. This is what I thought we'd be fighting down there. Yeah, I thought they'd all have heads, but whatever. Let's go remove the rest of them from themselves. Forgot how slow we actually move with that sword out. Ooh. Oh, there's another one down there. Let's leave him there for now, and let's take this guy out. It's a skeleton. Let's take this guy out first. Hey, I know some goblins who'd pay well for your rib cage and make some armor out of it. Oh, bad lunge, friend. Ooh, get a little bit of a reach advantage on him. That wimpy little axe. I'm gonna go fight some zombies, if you don't mind. Give me this. Bone meal. Sure, we'll take it. They've got to be down here, right? Zombies? Ooh, can I take this? I want it. It's shiny and glowy, and I need it in my pocket. We can't take it. Zombies, I have a sword I'd like you to meet. Headless zombie. It's exactly what it was. You know what? I was calling them zombies just kind of to be, well, just a little bit of a goof. Ow! Nice stun lock. Ow! Beautiful. Ow! No, stop with the stuns. Just to be a bit of a goof, I thought they'd call it, you know, like, oh, I don't know, some enchanted ghoul name or something. But no, just straight zombie. That's what they're called. Headless, but still just zombie. What do you have on you? Mort flesh. Ugh. Damages fatigue and luck, and also your eyes if you look at it too long. Mort flesh and 1 singular gold. Good. Oh, I forgot there were 3 of them down there, weren't there? All right, can we avoid the stun if we... I've contracted... What? What did you give me? I did that on purpose to see how well I could block your damage, and I've given myself the rattles. My agility and my willpower have gone down. If this gets to be a problem, we do have 2 cure diseases that we can dip into that we're carrying. I think that's all we have right now. Cure disease, and I think we've got like 5... Oh, a potion of sickness. Drain health. Let's not drink this one in the heat of battle. 1... Oh, I've got plenty of healing. And then I picked up a potion of fortitude. Restore endurance, 20 points on self. We might get into that. Maybe into the battle. Maybe if we have a longer, more drawn-out battle. This is the goblins. Maybe if we have a longer, drawn-out battle with this old king who might be a ghost, might be a zombie. I don't know what's going to happen. We might dip into that. Dwarven mace. It's worth a fair amount. It's heavy as heck, though. Should we carry it? We'll carry it. If we find something more important, we'll steal that instead. A steel mace. Wait a minute. It was a goblin with a dwarven mace. How are they upgrading themselves so well? They don't give a hoot about the gems, though. I'll take the Welkynd Stone. Can we just gather enough Welkynd Stones? Go back with like 20 Welkynd Stones and tell old Marty that, well, you're going to have to combine them yourself and make do with what you can. The Great One was created with magic. He thinks he's some sort of wizard. How about he just create another great Welkynd Stone out of a fistful of old Welkynd Stones? Wait, are we missing a lever or something? No, that door did open. This door. This door needs a lever. Okay. I'm sure if we just get a running jump, we can make it through there. Maybe we'll take off our armor and sneak through. Okay, so there's another zombie at the bottom. Hello? I have a word from your friends. Oh, he's not headless. He's a guardian. And the word from your friends was, ah! Come to think of it, I think that's all they ever say. Let's not get stun locked from this guy, too. Is that a zombie trait? Like, once they start hitting you, do they kind of just get free range on stun locking you forever? Or was that just a bad matchup because I was on the steps above them or something? Who knows? All right. The music's still going, which means somebody's still thinking to be in combat with me. I don't know who. But it must also mean that we don't have any doors to open, because if they're in combat with us, they can path to us? Maybe? Is that right? Is that the proper manner of thinking? Oh, got some goblin boys down here. You guys can't do anything. I don't see a single bow down there. And that's it, just some goblin boys. Oh, we got some more Welkynd Stones. And we've got a skeleton. Can we watch them get into battle with the... No, they're conveniently blocked from each other by this wall I'm standing on. It'd be fun to watch them fight each other, though. Iron Gate cannot be opened anywhere but remotely. Okay, which way do we want to go down? This way has magic stones to steal. And goblins and a skeleton fighting each other. Let's go join the battle, actually. Okay, they're taking out those goblins, so I'm going to guess the skeletons are stronger. Let's take out the skeletons first. Ow, thank you. It's my fault for choosing the wrong side, huh? I should have chosen the side of the skeletons. All right. Let's let them duke it out and see who wins. And while they're doing that, how about we get a little bit of looting? Silver battle axe. God, it weighs 1.5 tons. I thought it would be worth more because it's silver. I got all excited. Another steel axe. Steel is about the only thing we're not going to do to it. Steel and iron. Can't tell who's... Okay, definitely this guy's going to get taken down first, I think. Wait a minute. Did somebody with an arrow just... Oh, certainly did. All right, we'll take out this guy first. Ting. I don't hear the goblin behind us screaming anymore. Does that mean he got taken out fully? Oh, shield and mace. I like that for the skeletons. I think it's a good matchup for him. And I think I like that with the skeletons, too. And they lay down nicely and easily for us. That always makes me a little bit happy. We'll take the bone meal. We'll take... God, he has all sorts of armed... Oh, lockpick. Well, we'll take the lockpick just so he doesn't get up to no good with it. How's that? And then this guy? The last guy? Another lockpick. And more scales. Blech. Trading in goblin scales for something. That's not enjoyable. They're in my pocket, too. Ugh, they feel all kind of rough and scratchy. They're dirty. They're filthy. Goblins don't even bathe. All right. I guess we're headed through. Let's go to the goblin camp real quick, which was just around the corner. See if they're hiding anything from me. Treasure chest with one more potion of healing. I will take that. Absolutely. And some gold. Sure, I'll take your gold too, your life savings. The combined life savings of 4 goblins. They probably stole it from the skeletons anyways. Oh, hey friend, what have you got? Hello? What a nimble, it just jumped straight over us. That's what it is, they like fighting from lower. They're used to being shorter than us, aiming for ankles and shins. He can't handle it to be above me. The high ground means nothing to them. What did he whack me with? You guys see that? Spell up in the upper right, Drain Magicka. And then, of course, my rattles. This one will go away on its own. This one, we're going to have to drink a potion. Eventually. I'm worried that... A dwarven mace? I mean, it's a petty-looking little mace. Looks like a little priest should be holding it, but we'll take it because it's dwarven. And that stuff is generally worth enough to be holding on to. A shovel. We don't need your shovel. You guys can't dig. Look, it's rock. What were you doing with the shovel? Oh, no. Take a skull. Take one, leave one. I can put some goblins in here. We will take the rice. On our eventual slaughterfish. Scales. Wait a minute. There was slaughterfish on the campfire up top as well when we ran by and was fighting the skeleton with the bow up top. And then there's more slaughterfish down here. They're slaughterfish scales. Is that what it is? Is this is their way of telling us that the only thing the goblins are eating down here are slaughterfish? And they're eating so many that just anytime you kill one, you can always find a few scales just stuck in their body. Ugh. Well, their armor anyways, right? Dwarven helmet. All right, again, worth a decent little amount. We'll see if it's a better helmet than what we're wearing right now. And I see a block to push. I don't even know what it does, but you're in a dungeon and you see a button. You're gonna push that. Ooh, I like it. Pushes in like nice and deep. It's not just a wimpy little button. All right, let's check out the helmet real quick. Our helmet weighs 7 and is blocking 2 damage. The dwarven helmet weighs a little more, but also blocks a little more. It looks like it blocks more of my face. I really like this helmet. What does this look like? Oh no. Oh no, that looks awful. What does that look like? That looks awful. I can picture a movie. Oh god, what movie is this reminding me of? I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of the face of the lady from Fifth Element a little bit, where they're talking to each other and she kind of leans past her guard and whispers something. But that definitely wasn't armor. That was just... Oh, that is the most unfortunate door shape. Let's turn right around there. She kind of... It's just a little veil over her face or something. I don't know why it makes me think of that, but... It really does. Oh my god, it's so... It looks like a creepy... toothy grin, doesn't it? A little bit. Anybody ever read? We've talked about this. Oh, okay. That was a switch. We have to watch out for traps now. Anybody ever read the comic The Max back in the day? And he always had this big, toothy look about him. I think it looks a little bit more like that. I don't know. I can't decide what it looks like. Something that doesn't belong in the armor sets that I'm used to seeing. That's for sure. Hey, buddy, you look like you've had a better day. I'll take your bone meal. Someone took your bone meal already. Well, that's was it me? No, it wasn't. Have I been this way already? Okay, so I hit a switch down there, opened up the door. That was the door that was locked. Which way did we need to go? We went over here. Okay, this will lead over the bridge, right? Yes, here's the bridge, and the bridge had a locked door at the end of it. Did we just open up that locked door? It looks like we opened up the locked... I love these doors. It looks like we opened up the locked door. And I love these little, like, elven-esque looking doors with the tree on it. I guess it's supposed to be Aelid, but it definitely looks like a silver shimmery tree, doesn't it? Makes you think of elves. Are the Aelids elves? Is that who they started out as? Because the Dwemer were elves, weren't they? We always think of them as dwarves because they made a lot of really cool armor, but weren't they technically elves? Hey, check out what I see. I see a big chain on something that's hiding something. Do you think this is our goal right here? This has to be our Welkynd Stone, right? We'll find a switch on the wall as soon as all these guys are done fighting. It's 3 on 2, and we already know the skeletons are more powerful to begin with. Let's start with this guy right here. Get rid of these guys and search. There's got to be a pedestal with a switch somewhere. All right, skeletons, you stay over there. I'm going to handle this guy. No, what part of stay over there did you not understand? Take the glory of taking out the one... Ow! The one singular goblin before you leave, because once you're done with me, there's no leaving. Look, you died without glory. That was on you. Oh. Well, the goblin actually took out the other guy. Is this a different goblin? No. Ouch. He's still just a bitter fish goblin. Oh my god. Bitter fish goblin. They do nothing but eat fish all day long. They're really leaning into that motif, and I didn't even realize it at all. Are you still shooting at me? Look, he's still aimed at me. He doesn't care that this goblin's just swinging away at him. I think the only way we get the goblin hit is by stepping in between. All right, Gobbo. We'll finish this up. He only had 1 hit left in him anyways. All right, time to loot. What do you have in you? Well, other than about 30 arrows. God, it's through both arms. Through a torso. It got another one through the leg there. And he still had 5 arrows left to give to the world. Bone meal. Silver mace. Again, I don't know why the silver stuff isn't worth more. Mostly just because I want it to be worth more, right? Silver is always currency. That's the typical fantasy way of going about it. You always got copper, silver, gold. Some will go to platinum. I think platinum was a D&D thing, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen any of the big... Like, when you think of fantasy, you think of MMOs and whatnot, right? I don't know if I've ever seen them go to platinum. It just goes copper, silver, gold, and then you just get thousands and thousands of gold. Should we chicken save it? It's not too difficult. We'll do it anyways. We're searching the wall now to see if we can find the switch. I think we found this with a glowing blue orb on the switch itself. I do like the way that they make it a little bit easy. All right. God, that was cake. That was the easy. There it is. There's our... That's a great Welkynd Stone. It doesn't look... Because it's not that much bigger. It's a Varless Stone. That's not what we need, is it? Gimme. Can I have it? Give it to me. I'll knock it off. Nope, I sure won't. Oh. Did I knock it loose? How did I... You can't put it back. Boy, that was bizarre. All right, we've got a Varless Stone now. Isn't that the thing that just kind of, like, replenishes all your magic? Varless Stone. Oh, it doesn't even say what it does. It's just worth 1,000 gold. Just straight up money. That's all it is. As long as we're in here. How's our sword? Oh, God, 56. Well, we did pick up a few more repair hammers when I sold all that stuff from the last dungeon we did last time around. I did not start things off in the dungeon. I figured you guys... Oh, I didn't even put my helmet back on because we're wearing the other helmet. I figured you guys have seen me start in dungeons before. You don't need to... We didn't need to run all the way out of that dungeon and go back to Marty. So I started in front of Cloud... Oh my god. Well, I mean, we'll use it for a little while. I might just go back to the weaker helmet because it looks better. It looks so much better than this thing. God, it looks awful. It looks genuinely ridiculous. Oh well, it gives us armor, and that's all I need. All right, so we've got this stone. What was this door? Oh no, it's another locked door. Iron gate is opened remotely. Would we be lucky enough to have the switch be anywhere here? No, but we are lucky enough to have a locked eyelid cask. Thought it said case for a second. Locked eyelid cask, which we're certainly not going to do anything about unlocking. Remember, old... Oh my god, what is his name? We can't go back to, Eric Ross. Old Eric here. He cannot go back to prison. That's how everything started. That's when his life started to tumble out of control. So he needs to do everything in his power to stay away from jail. Ooh. Ooh, well, he's only got one arm. Does that mean he does less damage? Hopefully? Maybe? Maybe he can't stun lock us with one arm? Every time I was stepping off of a stair, I don't know if you guys can hear the mouse clicks, but he won't swing in the air. So when I was stepping down a step at him, I just clicked right there. Every time you come off a step, you can't actually swing the sword. Turns out, in the world of Oblivion, the high ground is indeed not the most sought after.